I'm Jimmy Fizzle.
I'm Meepers.
And this is Out Loud and Proud.
She got it. We're starting out our first vlog with you guys getting to know us, because obviously you have no idea who we are, which is a problem, right?
Absolutely.
Meepers. My best friend gave me that nickname like forever ago, and I guess she's the only one who calls me that still, but just kind of roll with it. Yes, she does. You have no idea. I just kind of roll with it. So we go to an alternative high school called Big Picture High School, which is basically independent projects, so we don't sit in front of a blackboard with a teacher telling us what to do.
No lectures. God, it's so nice.
Well, there are some, but you know,
not really.
It's a great school. We do independent projects. I learn what I want to, how I want to. Okay, back on topic, because we're gonna do that a lot. We're gonna go off in crazy places. Just roll with it.
You're not gonna understand. Don't try to follow us. One, we're girls. Don't try to understand or follow,
but don't try to follow our thought process.
Yeah, don't follow our thought process.
We're kind of punkies and scene chicks and emo chicks. We're kind of a combination of a lot of different things.
We're like
sugar, spice, and everything nice.
We are like, we're intelligence and talent, humor, and sexy.
Too much sexy.
Way too much sexy.
Whoever made this made a mistake, because there's just too much sexy here.
I feel like you should not whoever made this, that was your parents. Like, I just put that one out there. Like, you think your parents be sexy? My parents.
We're not gonna talk about my parents that way. Your dad.
My dad was never that good looking. My mom was hot. Like, she was hot in high school.
My dad wasn't really ever that good looking.
See,
I don't know where I got it from.
Yeah, see, why can't I just have, like, hot? Like, why? I feel it would be so perfect if my father was hot in high school, and then I'd be like, that's where I got it from.
So I was born here in this town that we're in, that I'm not going to name. It's an undisclosed location. I was born here, lived here for 17 years now. Went to school in a town about half an hour away, and then I moved here 2 years ago.
Only 18 miles away.
Where I live, it takes me about half an hour to get home.
Yeah.
No joke.
But the high school is only 18 miles.
Like 20-25 minutes. There's people on that stupid road. Oh, I hate people when they drive. Oh, we're not going to go into this. We'll save that. We'll save that.
This is like politics. We're not going to get into something because they will get us angry. You don't want to see the whole
should have seen me screaming at people earlier while I was driving this back from McDonald's. Road rage, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You went to school?
Yeah, I went to that school. I was bullied for 7 years. And then I moved here, and I've been here for a year and a half now, and it's gone a lot better. Like, this chick, she wouldn't have recognized me freshman year, because I'm a junior now. She would not have recognized me. This is crazy.
No, and I'm definitely not the person I was my freshman year. I was this lost little kid. You know, I was homeschooled in middle school, and when I came into high school, I was so lost. I didn't know who I was, didn't know who I wanted to be.
I don't think any of us do.
No.
But,
well, sometimes people find themselves in, like, middle school.
Which is weird. I feel sorry for those people, because then they're kind of stuck in a middle school mindset.
Yeah, and they never really, like, change or develop. Like me, I've been, like, 6 different people in the past 3 years. Yeah.
But we're here to kind of help you along the journey of, I guess, middle school, high school kind of life, and help you get through all of it.
Even though you don't want to. We know. You don't want to.
We know, yeah. We know. You just don't want to have to deal with it.
You don't want to deal with this.
We're here to help you. And we're going to leave some kind of contact information, email addresses in the links below, so you can get a hold of us if you need help. Because we're here.
We listen. We're good listeners.
That's why we're here. Trying to help people. Because we get it. We've been through
a lot. Just a lot.
More things than most people. Damn.
And she's back.
Life hasn't been easy, but we're here. I'm still alive. She's still alive. Go for it, Jimmy. Fizzle.
Go for it. Hey.
Go away. Ew! Teenage boys. We're gonna help you deal
Gross.
with teenage boys because they're nasty.
Don't even deal with them. They're gross.
Be lesbians.
Gross.
Girls, be lesbians. Boys, be gay. Stick with your own sex. Because you know.
Back on topic because stupid teenage boys. Me.
Come on, generally you're pretty good about talking about yourself.
Not really. Actually, I'm so bad about talking about myself.
I think we both just hate it.
Dude, God, I hate talking about myself. Everyone's like, oh, you love talking about yourself, because I totally come off conceited because I'm fabulous.
Fabulous!
Yeah, so I was homeschooled through middle school, and when I came to a public high school, it was very different for me. At first, I started at like original high school where you go to class, you meet people, there are like 200 students, all kinds of good
It
stuff.
just has a lot more kids than that.
So I met my friends, obviously. Most I have today, I met my best friend, Cheyenne. Oops. I met my best friend, she's my boo. And then from my boo, I met Jazz. And she means so much to me. I'm so glad I have her in my life. She tells me when I'm being dumb, like a best friend should, because definitely. If you don't have best friends, like if you're a freshman coming into high school, find friends that you believe that you can trust with like everything. Don't just like trust them right off the bat though, because then they end up stabbing you in the back, and that's never fun. Anyway, just like straight up find some people you trust. If you know them for like ever, chances are you're not going to end up fighting like high school.
That's not necessarily true.
No, but most of the time it is.
There are a lot of people in my old school.
But are you friends with them today?
No, I'm saying there are a lot of people at my old school. I didn't have friends in elementary school and middle school. What are you talking about? No, there are girls that through elementary school, middle school, and my freshman year of high school, as far as I know, they were still friends.
Yeah, see, but that means it's changing because people change. Like,
they didn't. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah. But chances are it might happen. If not, that's great for you, which is awesome. And back to me, so I'm a senior now. This is my last year, which I'm like, yes, woo, exactly.
Oh, we gotta explain.
Explain
that. Our friend who goes to our school, who's also a senior, Claudster, we're gonna call her. Everyone has a nickname to kind of protect people, because we might spill some secrets.
Oh yeah.
Probably gonna spill some secrets, and we're just trying to protect some identities here. Just go about it that way. You know.
Yeah. So Claudster started this.
Claudster.
Not necessarily this, because everyone you rock out to this.
Yes.
But you move your fingers,
you go like
pinky,
this, and
eventually you'll learn that you will pick this up. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You'll just randomly start doing this.
Yeah.
You'll get
freak
stoked
out
over
and get all
something.
excited.
You'll be like,
woo! We'll see each other in the halls. We're like, woo! Yeah. Just go for it. Have fun with it.
That's what happens. Make things your own. Definitely in high school, make things your own.
Because you don't want to be. High school is in middle school, especially not here at our school. There were a lot of freshmen who came up this year, and they were acting just the same way that middle schoolers do. And with us, that don't fly. We're not okay with that. We're both incredibly mature far beyond our ages. You gotta understand.
You might not think that at all times.
Yeah.
You won't.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
No. You're gonna think we're crazy.
But we are. We plan this.
But honestly, in real life, not internet versions of us, in real life, we're incredibly mature. We're actually planning on moving out together after we both turn 18. It's gonna be sweet. Woo! Get into high school, so when you start turning into an adult, you're gonna learn that.
Don't rush it.
Don't rush it. Live your teenage life.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, high school is when you. It's a new year, 2014, and a lot has changed for me, mostly for me. Quite a bit has changed for her. We've made quite a few resolutions where we're going, you know,
What
what
is
we
the
want
point?
to do with
Okay,
ourselves.
one, I don't understand resolutions at all because why wait 6 months to change something about yourself?
12 months. Or 12 months anyway.
Yeah, I know, but when you decide, like, you do it in the summer or, like, the spring, you'll be like, hey, I want to change this about me, or the summer or the fall, and then you wait freaking months to change something and do something about it. You realize if you
I
wait...
don't do that. I don't do that.
But
It just
I realize what I want to change around New Year's.
Anyway. Anyway.
New Year's changes for us. Things have definitely changed.
Things have just been changing in general, even, you know, not by resolutions, which I've been doing pretty good on, I must say. I've been going to the gym, I've been actually trying in school, which I didn't do this past semester, which don't do that. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, don't just not try.
Because if you just do whatever you want,
it makes it easier when you try.
My best friend, her alias is Gamer Girl, so we're just gonna start calling her Gamer Girl. She's 3 years behind. Well, yeah, okay. She's 3 years behind in high school. She has to drop out, which sucks.
She doesn't have to.
Yes, she does. She can't. No, she can't do 3 years worth of work in 1 year, and she turns 20 next year. She can't do it. It's impossible. We're not gonna argue about this, Jimmy. We're not gonna argue about it. Okay. She's dropping out because she's 3 years behind, because last year she didn't do anything. And I'm not saying you have to work every single day, work your ass off. That's not what I'm saying.
Just handle it. Handle yourself.
Have fun. Have fun with school, because school's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have.
You have your friends. You have memories you're gonna just absolutely love. But don't mess around the entire time, because I made the mistake of doing that last semester. Well, this is kind of a change for me.
We're getting better academically, which is something we're doing as a team.
We're doing it together because we both have to.
Because academically, we're not at our best.
Yeah.
Socially, we're like rock stars.
We're rocking it.
We're rock stars. Personally,
we're getting there.
Personally is tough. Yourself is always tough.
Because you're not gonna be the same person your entire life.
Oh yeah.
Every day you're changing.
You may not like your look now. You may not.
You know what? I'm probably gonna look back at this haircut in like 3 years and be like, what was I doing? But right now I absolutely love it.
Right now it looks cute.
Just gotta live in the moment, which I'm trying to do.
You don't necessarily live in the moment all the time. You want to plan.
Right.
You just.
When you're in the moment.
Yeah, exactly. When it's a good moment, definitely cherish it.
Anyway, changes. People have been leaving from my life a lot. There was a guy who, we're going to probably end up going over this. We're going to call him the drummer boy. I kind of let myself get into a bad place with that relationship, and I'm regretting it a lot now. It's been like 6 months since he and I started to get super close, and now he's leaving and I don't have him. So, like I said, everything's changing, But honestly, I've been kind of down, not just because of that, but also my other best friend, Sparky. I made a mistake, which I'm not going to go into because the entire world doesn't need to know it, but I made a mistake, and I'm losing my best friend. So I'm going through a lot of changes right now, especially trying to accustom myself to losing 2 people and kind of losing my other best friend, Gamer Girl, all at the same time. So I've been changing a lot, going through these things, trying to accustom myself to the fact that I am missing people in my life. I have to do a lot of changing. And right about now, this girl's kind of like my best friend. She's, there for me to talk to her. And I don't have that at school anymore because, I'm losing everybody.
And when you do lose things, don't try to turn yourself back into who you were before all that. When you first had them, don't change back, because that's gonna hurt you more.
It's not gonna do any good. There's this chick who goes to our school who's mad at me because of something that happened a long time ago, and she's trying to change herself because she feels like she's not good enough. She feels like she's not good enough.
Yes.
She's trying to change herself because she feels like she's not good enough because of something that happened with me and someone else. Which this was like 2 years ago, so I don't know why she's still going off on it. But anyway, she's trying to change herself. you're gonna see this, you're so stupid. Don't try to change yourself to please other people. Live the way you want to live, which is what we're doing.
Just be happy with yourself. You always have to start there. You'll realize that. It may not seem like it now, but you'll realize that in the end, you're the important thing, and that's all that's gonna matter. That's all that needs to matter the most to you.
Something about myself is I tend to put other people's happiness in front of my own.
Oh yeah, I do that too.
Yeah, we both do that a lot. One of my New Year's resolutions was to start putting myself kind of, not necessarily first every single second of every single day,
but like 1.5.
But more than I do now, because right now I never do it. So I need to start thinking about myself, which I've been trying to do, which you kind of need to do, and we both have people we need to get over.
We need to push them out of our lives because they're making us unhappy with their unhappiness. Sure.
Kind of. Well, that's not what happened.
No, that's a different story, but still.
It's what happened there is kind of a long story.
He still thinks he needs to focus on himself. That's good. Anyway, that got intense.
We're gonna be doing this, which is why we're protecting people's identity and our own. Sort of. You could see our face. But
one question to you: if you had a theme song of your life, what would it be?
To me?
No, just like in general. Everybody.
Okay.
But to you too. What would it be? Mine would be "Eye of the Tiger" by Survivor, because 80s.
I honestly have to go with "Basket Case" by Green Day.
Nice.
Because sometimes I give myself the creeps.
That was weird. That was weird.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
That was awesome. The birds. What? What just happened? Okay, when people tell you, like, if your life could be worse, it could be worse, don't listen to them.
And if people say that the bullying doesn't matter, that it builds character, that everybody goes through it.
Not a lot of people.
No, it's not true.
She went through it. I didn't go through it.
7 years.
I've never been bullied. Ever. I'm just the way I am because of myself.
I went through 7 years of pretty much a constant torture from these kids in my old school who didn't like me for whatever reason. I will never know.
Kids in high school are dumb.
Don't take what they say about you to heart, because most of the time it's not true.
No, not at all. You know what? The only thing that's true about you is what you know, not what everyone else thinks.
Gotta do you.
You're weird.
Anyway. I think that's all we need to say for today. Just kind of a little insight into mostly what this is gonna be. So you watch the first episode, decide you don't want to watch. Cool.
It won't always be random.
It's probably most of the time gonna be random.
Yeah. That's that.
But Vice.
But we're funny. We're good. And cute.
Yeah.
Look at us. We're adults.
We're perf. That's
such
a weird word.
Hashtag adorbs.
Anyway, contact information in the links below.
Probably going to be posted every Monday.
Or Wednesday.
Yep.
Or whatever day works, once a week.
Yeah, once a week.
Well, yeah. Alright. So, we're out loud and proud.
See you next time.